Hi there. Okay, so I'm making the bourbon whiskey sauce. I've done a few times. I've had some people ask me how it's done. I'll include a link with the original recipe. Original recipe also calls for Maker's Mark. I am using Buffalo Trace because I prefer it. It's an amazing bourbon, straight in cooking. Just awesome stuff. So here we have about a half a cup of finely chopped onions, between 6 and 10 cloves of garlic. More garlic, better in my opinion. And let's see if I can do this with just recording it with an iPhone. And pardon any mess you see here. I'm in the process of moving while I'm doing this. So here we have 1 cup of that wonderful bourbon whiskey. Pour that in. We're doing 2 cups of ketchup here. Let's pour that on in. I use Heinz ketchup because there should be no other kind. We have a half a cup of brown sugar. I like to use dark brown sugar for this. I'm measuring about a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. That should be the close. And this is for something else later. Woohoo. Apple cider vinegar. Salt goes in here. A teaspoon of kosher salt. Some black pepper. Hold on, gotta put this down and do this two-handed. That fresh ground my black pepper. What are we missing? Tomato paste. About a cup of tomato paste. Any tomato paste should do. And sorry, got to do this one-handed or two-handed. I'm doing one of these little 6-ounce cans, and then just a large spoonful out of another one to make the cup or 8 ounces that are needed for this. There's a can, and there's just a good-sized scoop out of another one. Here. We also want a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. This is just some off-brand Worcestershire sauce, nothing spectacular. 1/4 cup, that's about right. Worcestershire. And because I'm not doing this out on actual smoke and charcoal, I'm adding just a touch of liquid smoke to this to give it a smoky flavor. And then we mix it all up together. This comes out to be an amazing homemade bourbon-based barbecue sauce. I love it. Original recipe comes from the BBQ Pit boys. That's with their pulled smoked chicken recipe, which is also what I'm doing outside. These go wonderful together, although I've made this sauce to go with pork, beef, anything. It's just a great barbecue sauce. And I believe that is all. See, it starts to kind of take on that chunky barbecue saucy look. Nothing to it. I'm going to let this simmer. Simmer is about right there, I think. On the gas grill, either on the gas stove, I should say. Gonna cover it, let it cook, simmer for about 30 minutes, and it comes out wonderful. Simple thing to do. That's how you do the sauce. Play with the amounts of things in there to your taste. It usually calls for 6 or 7 shots of hot sauce of some kind to add some spice to it, or you could also put red pepper flake in there. I'm not this time because the guests I have coming over are not nearly as fond of the hot as I am, which is fine. You just do it to taste, do it to please the crowd you're trying to please. And you can always add hot sauce on top of it later or in your own if you want some more spice. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a great one.